Staying in West Asia, Hamas has released a new video of Israeli hostage who has been in captivity since last year's October 7 attack. In the 3.5-minute video, 25-year-old Zangakur says in Hebrew that he has been in captivity for more than 420 days and calls for public pressure on the Israeli government to secure the release of all captives held in Gaza.
And demand Netanyahu bring
ולעטוף אותנו מהרגע שפורסם הסרטון. אם האיום מתחדש בעתיד.
אמא, אני צופה בך, אני שומע עלייך הרבה. אני יודע על מה, אני מבין את הדברים שאת עושה.
The video has sparked fresh protests in Israel as thousands of protesters took to the streets of Tel Aviv calling for an end to the war in Gaza and the return of all the hostages.
That we are not afraid. We are here to demand our rights and need to protect the Israeli democracy, and of course to bring back our brothers and sisters from Gaza. All the hostages hopefully will come here soon with a hostage deal, and hopefully we will end the war in Gaza and we can eventually bring safe peace and security to the whole region.
Police clashed with demonstrators and used water cannons to disperse the crowd who gathered for the weekly anti-government protests in Tel Aviv. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts to secure a ceasefire and negotiate a hostage release deal have gathered momentum. Donald Trump's West Asia envoy has visited Qatar and Israel in recent days to push for a deal before the new U.S. president takes office in January. Qatar's prime minister confirmed the country is working closely with the incoming U.S. administration to facilitate the talks. Now in Lebanon, tensions have also been rising on Israel's northern border. On Saturday, the Israeli military confirmed airstrikes in southern Lebanon targeting Hezbollah militants. This comes amid ongoing ceasefire agreement that has been in place. Israel has accused Hezbollah of breaking the truce, and in retaliation, Israeli forces have launched airstrikes and continued military operations in southern Lebanon. According to Lebanese media reports, Israeli strikes have killed 9 people earlier, and Israel has claimed that these strikes were in retaliation to the Hezbollah attacks. However, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken had previously stated that the ceasefire was holding on despite this violation. A committee comprising France, UN peacekeepers, Israel, Lebanon, and the U.S. are working to maintain communication between the parties involved and to monitor ceasefire violations. Lebanese Prime Minister Najib Mikati has called on the international community to take serious action to prevent further violations, urging the withdrawal of Israeli forces and the full implementation of the ceasefire agreement. Meanwhile, Israeli Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi has warned that Israel will respond with both offensive and defensive actions if there is any confusion on the Syrian border. Speaking during a situational assessment with the commanding officer of the 210th Division, Halevi emphasized that Israel's main focus is closely monitoring Iran's activities and interests in the region, alongside the threat posed by local militants and Hezbollah's involvement in the conflict.